Morning Show. I'm your host, Tim Zalabak. Thanks so much to our sponsors that make it possible. People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. In studio, we have Chief Deputy Jim Baker of the Christian County Sheriff's Office. How are you today, Chief Deputy?
I'm good. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for being in here with us. And this is a great week to have you in. It is National Police Week. You guys have, I want to know what you guys have been highlighting with the Sheriff's Office in Christian County and all throughout the United States. Really, what's the goal? What's the message here?
Yeah, so National Police Week occurs every May. And basically in 1962, President Kennedy proclaimed May 15th and the week of calendar week to National Police Officers Week. And basically yesterday was the actual Memorial Day of that, and it took place out in Washington, D.C. It's a big event. A lot of police officers across the country show up there, pay tribute to basically the fallen officers and the survivors of their family. But it also highlights the job that police officers are currently doing and serving to make our community safe. Wow. So it is in recognition of fallen and injured officers, but it does roll over into people that are serving currently.
Absolutely. An important week right here to recognize everything all law enforcement does across the United States here. And I was going to save this question for a little bit later. I feel like I can put it out there now. The occupation of law enforcement feels like it has become a job with less and less respect from the public. In terms of the years, it feels like people have just shown less respect towards the occupation. And in terms of serving on law enforcement, it feels like it's been harder to get people to do that. Have you seen these trends? What do you say to that?
It is, even in that application process that we just recently went through, I would say it's down by at least 30% of applicants. And a lot of that highlighted, with any job, you've got bad apples that put an image on the police department that isn't so. We're fortunate in Christian County here. A lot of great men and women that work in law enforcement, and it's fortunate that these people enjoy that job and want to be there doing that. But nationwide, yes, I think we can all recognize that in the past, some of the things that have taken place in law enforcement's put a black eye on the job, the career. But you still have people that enjoy doing it, do it for the right reasons, and really like getting out there serving the community.
Yeah. Living in a smaller community, it's easier to see the service and the care provided by law enforcement. It's much easier to see than living in a much populated area. And what are you guys doing this week to highlight some of your officers out there?
Yeah, so basically, it's not so much what we do. We put, with the digital world nowadays, we put everything out on our sheriff's app and the social media just to recognize it. Our job continues the way it is, even though it's in recognition of fallen officers and those. It's more importantly the outpour from the community that when we post something, that if it's dispatch or corrections or police officers week, you have local businesses that step up and provide lunches. This morning we had a local insurance company show up and provide donuts, and of course, it did come with a little comic of, we know that the cops like
Can't
donuts. Yeah. But it is just a way that the businesses and the local areas, skilled nursing here in Taylor, the list goes on and on. Yeah. Recently, Arby's put a sign up recognizing dispatchers. All of those people and the hard work that they do, it's a great response to see the community respond to it. And when we post that, it's not to get that type of response. We're fortunate and thankful that we get that response, but most importantly, it is. I want to reiterate the ultimate sacrifice that these people gave on, May 15th recognizes Officers Memorial Day. Wow. And that's the key to this whole National Police Week.
Without a doubt. And you mentioned that, most officers, most deputies are in this line of work for the correct reasons here. And, maybe in your process, maybe your journey of going into law enforcement, what is the mission of someone? And I'm sure it is probably very similar amongst people. What is that goal? What is that common factor that is found between people that want to be in law enforcement?
Well, obviously they don't get into it for the pay.
Sure.
There's higher paying jobs and careers out there, but it's one of those things. I think just like myself, I grew up in a small town. I started my career in a small town in Kincaid, worked my way up into the county, and it's just myself, just like several, once you see what you have and the reward of doing something simple, I can take most officers can take 10 or 15 bad instances where you're no good. They don't
Sure.
want you,
Sure.
but the one that you get called there and you do have that small recognition of reward, that you get the enjoyment of seeing what the benefit is to serving your community, serving the people out there. And, when you have a young kid come back and say, hey, I remember this whenever you've done that, I really appreciate it. I've turned my life around, been to the service. And if you wouldn't have got me out of trouble, it's those things that keep people in that job, and they truly love it. I'll have to add that, recruitment, retention is always a big focus on law enforcement. We found that it used to be, if you compare it to, it was a career. Now it seems like maybe more of a job, and law enforcement swinging back around to, there's a big campaign coming through the Illinois Sheriff's Association that hasn't been released yet. We'll be posting it on our social media page and our app, but it's basically, they put a lot of work into getting real officers to talk about the career, and it's called a Step Up and Serve program.
Yeah.
And that Step Up and Serve program is going to highlight several videos of individuals that explain what the camaraderie and the job consist of to actually serve, and that they go to this dangerous job every day, but do it with so much enjoyment.
You mentioned career versus a job right there, and that just speaks so many words, because yes, in law enforcement, you got to make that a career. It seems every single day you go in, you have a chance, and that reward. Going back to that rewarding aspect, you call it, it's the ultimate reward. You have an opportunity to save a life, or to put someone on the right track, and just saving a life, someone's life in multiple different ways right there. So it just feels like of course it is such an important job, but it's a career.
Yes,
you just really have to live out every single day.
It's crazy I compare it to, they tell you in this job, in this line of work, and the emotional ride that it is, you have to leave it at work. However, for the 10 that you leave at work, in that month, you may have 10 that it's just, stressful and challenging situation you're in. But the one time that you get that one rewarding thing that you get to go home with, and it outweighs and makes you, when you lay down at night, that one incident, or that one rewarding young kid you helped, a lady out of a domestic situation, or simply nothing more than holding somebody's hand, waiting on the ambulance. And when you get done and you get a thank you card in the mail, that's why they do it.
All those things you just mentioned, whether it being small, like holding someone's hand, I mean, those are all changing factors that make people think well of law enforcement, for one thing, and really provide those rewarding factors that you're talking about here. Switching gears in our last 2 minutes before moving on from National Police Week, which is this week. Do we miss out on anything?
No, I think that pretty well has it.
Awesome. Yep. Big scholarship award from the Christian County Sheriff's Office. Let's talk about this.
Yeah. So back in January, we took scholarship applications, and it was an academic scholarship provided to the Illinois Sheriff's Association. And recently they awarded 117 scholarships throughout the state of Illinois. And this is to students wishing to pursue a higher education during the 24-25 academic year. And so the Sheriff's Office has a local committee that we have review all of these applications, which comes with a pretty in-depth essay question. That the essay question basically is reviewed, and it is law enforcement focused in, the challenges of law enforcement today, and just a law enforcement topic question. And the committee selects a winner. And this year, the Sheriff's Office is excited to announce and like to congratulate Jay Blyler of Taylorville on being awarded the Illinois Sheriff's Association Academic Scholarship. Mr. Blyler is going to be attending the Illinois State University and pursuing a degree as an agricultural accountant. Mr. Blyler was selected from a number of highly qualified applicants within the Christian County area, and we would just like to commend all of the participants in this process.
Absolutely.
It's remarkable to see some of the essay questions and answers that these young individuals write about.
I find that those would be fascinating to see what these these young adults, these kids getting prepared to go off to college, have to say on law enforcement, especially agricultural accountant there. Jay Blyler, congratulations to you.
Yes.
I mean, he must have had some great words to say there.
Yes, he did. It was a really well put together essay, and picking a winner is always tough. It's yourself when you got to eliminate Some of them, even though they're, those could be comparable, but he done a great job with the essay, and congratulations to Jay.
Yeah, absolutely. Jay Blyler, really congratulations to you there. And for this Sheriff's Scholarship, Illinois Sheriff's Association Scholarship Award. That's just a really cool thing right there. Agricultural accountant, congratulations, or good luck to you out there. I was a Redbird, Illinois State University, always an advocate of that. I love it. Chief Deputy, it's time for us to take a short break. When we come back, we will have more from Chief Deputy Jim Baker of the Christian County Sheriff's Office. You're listening to the WTIM Morning Show right here on WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
As a state employee, you work hard to make Illinois a better place. At Health Alliance, we do too. It's our Illinois roots that set us apart. Our HMO plan for state of Illinois employees features the doctors and hospitals you know and trust. So whether you're a first responder in O'Fallon or a staffer in Springfield, Health Alliance is the obvious choice for your state employee coverage. Learn more at healthalliance.org/state of Illinois. The benefit choice period ends May 31st.
If you've been in the hospital and need a little extra help to get back to doing the things you care about, give Taylorville Care Center a call. They offer therapy to help you recover and return home as quickly as possible. They even offer private rooms for rehab to home. Your local doctor or their medical director can follow your care, and your family and friends can visit you while you're recovering. With individualized plans of care, their entire staff offers a care experience like no other. Financial counseling for long-term stays is available too. Taylorville Care Center, caring for the community for nearly 50 years. Call them today.
I'm Will Perkins, President and CEO of the Taylorville Community Credit Union. TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Miller Media Group Community Spotlight, allowing a different nonprofit organization to be highlighted on WTIM, WMKR, and WRAN each month.
I'm Steve Dennis with the Lincoln Prairie Trail Conservancy. We're a 501c3 nonprofit. Our mission is to repair, maintain, promote, enhance, and expand the Lincoln Prairie Trail from Painter to Taylorville. Some of our projects include fitting free bike helmets for kids at the Wise Healthy Kids Day, bike rodeos for improving bike handling skills and giving safety education for kids and adults. We have a new project with the Master Gardeners of Christian County installing a native plant garden at the Taylorville Trailhead. Check us out on Facebook.
This is Cammie Payne, General Manager of the Miller Media Group. We, along with TCCU, are proud to bring you the Community Spotlight each month.
TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Miller Media Group Community Spotlight. Come join us. You'll wonder why you waited. Member NCUA.
If you're concerned about your sexual health but hesitant to take the next step, the Christian County Health Department understands. That's why they offer you confidential STD testing completely free of charge. Just pick up the phone and ask for Diana for your appointment. If your test results come back positive, the health department provides the medications you need, also at no cost to you, to give you peace of mind. Don't let fear or uncertainty hold you back. Call the Christian County Health Department today and take charge of your sexual health with confidence. It's your right to know. Taylorville's Bailey Park Mobile Home Court is close to everything. See their model homes with lots of options available by clicking Bailey Park icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. That's TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. The Shelby County Economic Development Corporation aims to foster, promote, and stimulate economic development. They're here to help your business grow. Find out more on the Shelby County Economic Development Corporation by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to WTIM, your information station. We are in the midst of the WTIM morning show with Chief Deputy Jim Baker of the Christian County Sheriff's Office. Thanks so much to the sponsors that make the show possible. People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark, with Chief Deputy of the Christian County Sheriff's Office, Jim Baker. That first half, we talked about National Police Week and the Illinois Sheriff's Association Scholarship Award to Jay Blyler. Now we're moving on to some summer conversations here, because people are going on vacation, but you got plans for them, Chief Deputy Jim Baker. How can you help people out there?
Yep. So just like everything, it's seasonal. We go from holidays into planning, farming, and this time of year, I like to talk about vacation times approaching. And with vacation, there's a couple things. Hope everybody gets out and has an enjoyable vacation. But while you're away, there's a couple things you need to think about. It's protecting your home while you're on vacation. We don't want to see you fall victim to a crime. And so some of the things people can just a reminder, you could look into a smart security system or video monitoring system that's connected to your Wi-Fi. I've got one at home. It alerts me when the UPS man drops something off. You can monitor your home with the peace of mind that, and they're not really expensive. You can get them on at retailers. We've got people locally that can install those. With that, you may consider putting some signs out in your yard, that this properties under security and video watch. We want to remind everybody to get a hold of a trusted neighbor or friend to keep an eye on your house while you're away. And you could have those people pull your mail, things of that nature. Just do everything to make it look like that home is regularly occupied. Motion sensors throughout the property, make sure it's well lit. Maybe have a lamp on a timer within the house. Most of these crimes, we find out that they're cased. They watch the residents for quite a while before they break in. The one thing that I would like to say in preparation of it, other than the services that the sheriff's office offers, is that, it's a suggestion. I would not broadcast your plans or your event while you're on your vacation on social media. I know it sounds fun, and we all like to, hey, let everybody enjoy the same enjoyment you're having through social media. But you're also broadcasting, hey, my house is home. Can you go water my plants, through the window?
Chief Deputy, I want to show people that I'm sipping my pina colada on the beach. You're telling me this can be dangerous.
Yes,
this can
it's a bad idea.
Okay, bad idea. You heard it.
So then basically the biggest thing that I could say about vacation time is the service that we offer at the Sheriff's Office. I'm really excited to announce that with the new Sheriff's app, the Christian County Sheriff's app, it gives us the opportunity to citizens to click on the Connect tab. You can simply post your vacation patrol request on that app, which at time comes to a secure link at the Sheriff's Office. We would then assign it a number, and the deputies throughout that week or weekend will patrol through the residence, call it out, and make sure that that house is basically being watched while you're gone. Now, with that, if you live in a jurisdiction, like say you live in the village of Kincaid or the city of Taylorville, with that app, if you post it, obviously we would go ahead and check that residence, but more importantly, we would post that or send that and forward that information directly from my email to their administrators that you're on vacation. It's come in through the Sheriff's app, and that'll allow them to post it for their vacation patrol. But with that, we've had a lot of individuals post that. Just recently, in the last probably 2 months, we've had 6 to 8 people post it, and they'll call and say, hey, I really appreciate it. They'll see on their security systems when they get back that they were gone a week, and yet they watched 4 different squad cars pull through the driveway, make a circle, check on it, shine the light on the house, and move on. It's just a great service that we're out there providing, that you can, that we're doing everything we can to keep your home safe while you're gone.
Right. It's definitely that time of year, and there are really a lot of options here to safeguard your home during your vacationing season. Whether it's security and video, whether it is a timed light inside the house. That's creative, and it's also a very easy way to let people know, hey, there's someone home here.
Simple, short, easy ideas. No different than the signage, stuff like that, to protect your home.
Very easy. And this vacation patrol, you can make the request on the Christian County Sheriff's app there. And now, what if I was asked by my neighbor to go water some plants there? Is there a little form you can fill out there?
So yeah, on the Sheriff's Office, Sheriff's app, Christian County Sheriff IL at the App Store, you could basically fill that information out, telling me, hey, Tim Zalbach's showing up in his blue car to feed my dog every day at 1, So that there is room to put that. You put the dates and any pertinent information that you want us to know.
Perfect. All the questions can be answered right there. And if you are going on a vacation, it's a really great.
And that is a secure link.
Great.
For the office.
Great.
No one other than myself sees that.
Right. Not broadcasting that out to everyone who has the app,
that's
just
correct.
To the Christian County Sheriff's Office.
Absolutely.
You guys. All right, Chief Deputy, we are out of time, but thank you so much for being in here with us today.
Absolutely. Had a great time. Thank you.
As well. Always really informative, really important when we have Chief Deputy Jim Baker of the Christian County Sheriff's Office in our studios. That'll do it for our WTIM morning show. Thanks so much to the sponsors that make it all possible. People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better. With Landmark, you've been listening to the WTIM morning show right here on WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.